Hello, I'm City Manager John McDonough. It's my pleasure to join you from Greenville, South Carolina for the 15th Annual International PPP Forum. I enjoyed a long friendship with Toyo University while serving as City Manager of Sandy Springs, Georgia. I'm eager to introduce you to my new home. Greenville is a beautiful, vibrant city with a population of approximately 70,000, located between two of the largest cities in the Southeast United States, Atlanta, Georgia, and Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been Greenville City Manager for just over a year, but it didn't take long to see why this community attracts businesses, residents, and visitors from all over the world. The city's active support of economic development, provision of high-quality services, and pro-business climate have made it desirable for companies of all sizes. Greenville is the cultural and entertainment epicenter of the region and is a popular tourist destination, attracting over 5 million visitors each year. More than 450 acres of parkland add to our city's distinctive charm. The centerpiece is Falls Park on the Reedy River, featuring impressive natural waterfalls, gardens, nature trails, public art, and a stunning pedestrian suspension bridge. Greenville's economic stability, quality of life, and natural beauty have earned it a reputation as one of the best places to live in the United States. However, that wasn't always the case. Walking down Greenville's Main Street today, you'd never know that this bustling, tree-lined street was mostly vacant decades ago. Like cities throughout our country, suburban retail centers had eroded Main Street's role as a major retail hub. To encourage and facilitate private development, city leaders set out to remake Main Street and create an atmosphere that would be conducive to office, residential, retail, entertainment, and the arts. Downtown's revitalization strategy focused on creating strong, mixed-use anchors through public-private partnerships, which served as catalysts for future development. These partnerships were, and still are, critical to the success of downtown Greenville. One of Greenville's most unique public-private partnerships is Fluor Field, a 5,600-seat stadium which opened in 2006 and serves as an anchor in downtown's historic West End. To facilitate the project, the city provided development-ready land and leased the property to the owners of the Greenville Drive, a new minor league baseball team. Funding for the project came primarily from tax increment financing, proceeds from the sale of a city-owned building, hospitality funds, and stormwater and sewer funds. While the city invested $7.5 million in public funds to pay for the land and supporting infrastructure, the team owners paid for the stadium itself. Ballparks.com named it 2006 Ballpark of the Year for its combination of superior design, desirable site selection, and fan amenities. Since 2006, within a half-mile radius of Fluor Field, 561 new businesses have opened, generating over $4.4 billion in sales. 75 restaurants have opened, 92 retailers have opened, and 437 commercial building permits with a total value of over $223 million have been issued. Additionally, there are now approximately 1.6 million square feet of office space and 3.7 million square feet of multifamily residential space located within a half-mile radius of Fluor Field. The city's partnership with the Greenville Drive continues today with plans to extend the ballpark's impact beyond the gates by transforming the street beside the stadium into a pedestrian plaza and entertainment district between the ballpark and a new private development. The city's most recent large-scale public-private partnership is in the heart of downtown, across from City Hall. The Camperdown development is located on a 4-acre site that was previously the home of Greenville's daily newspaper in a concrete 1950s-era office building and printing factory. The $350 million development will feature a 600-space parking garage, a 196-room hotel, and a 17-story tower with 225 multifamily units, 150,000 square feet of office space, and 100,000 square feet of retail and restaurant space. As part of a $20 million development agreement, the city's participation includes a 1.5-acre, publicly accessible center plaza, a small public park, and 3 staircases connecting the development to nearby streets. To fund the improvements, the city will reimburse the developer over 25 years through incremental property tax increases generated by the project. A new $75 million hotel is also under construction adjacent to the Camperdown development along the Reedy River. The 187-room Grand Bohemian Hotel will include a restaurant and bar, spa, and art gallery space. To provide a connection between the two developments and create an extension of Falls Park, the city committed $3.5 million to fund improvements around the hotel, including a public lawn and landscape improvements incorporated with a motor court for the hotel. Additional improvements include a transformation of the east landing of the Liberty Bridge with crosswalks, pavers, lighting, and landscaping. One of Greenville's most transformational public-private partnerships is currently underway with the construction of a regional park in a largely unseen and often forgotten area of West Downtown. Located among 3 historically significant neighborhoods, Southern Side, West Greenville, and Hampton Pinckney, Unity Park will include playgrounds, open green space, a pedestrian bridge over the Reedy River, which bisects the site, and a gathering hall. As part of the project, the city is also restoring a section of the Reedy River inside Unity Park's boundaries. The project scope includes excavating and widening its banks to create a more naturalized river condition, which will help increase the area's capacity to hold stormwater. The 60-acre park is being built with $26 million of tourism-generated taxes. Another $5 million from stormwater funds is being used to restore the Reedy River. The rest of the funding needed for the initial $40 million first phase of the park will come from private donations and grants. Among the city's first partners were the residents of the surrounding neighborhoods, who worked closely with the city and its consultant to develop a master plan for the park. Other key partners included developers of approximately 40,000 square feet of formerly abandoned warehouse space within the park footprint. What makes Unity Park unique, however, is the city's commitment to inclusivity and equitable development. The project involves not only the construction of the park, but also the creation of affordable housing on almost 9 acres of land in the Southern Side neighborhood. The city donated the land, valued at $8 million or more, to the Greenville Housing Fund, a nonprofit entity established in 2018 to serve as an advocate and champion for affordable housing in Greenville, invest in affordable and workforce housing development, and acquire land for affordable housing development. Like cities across the world, Greenville continues to cope with the financial and operational impacts of the pandemic. We are adjusting to a remote work environment and are modifying our business processes. Despite challenges, we have continued to operate and provide essential services. In March, non-essential employees began working remotely, and the city restricted access to public buildings, closed community centers, playgrounds, parks, and the zoo, canceled community events, and began holding public meetings online. By early April, the state of South Carolina was under a stay-at-home order. All public schools and non-essential businesses were closed, gatherings of more than 3 people were prohibited, and dine-in service was no longer permitted in restaurants and bars. While maintaining a focus on public safety, the city also engaged in strategic partnerships with our local economic development allies to ignite economic recovery. As restaurants, retailers, service businesses, and manufacturers began to resume modified operations, the Business Recovery Task Force launched the Greater Greenville Pledge, a campaign designed to encourage local businesses to reopen responsibly and instill customer confidence. We also took steps to ease the burden on city businesses and residents, including providing a dedicated website with timely information, updates, and resources, deferring late penalties on several revenue sources to allow flexibility to businesses, creating a Small Business Boost microgrant program to provide over 250 $1,000 grants to small businesses in the community, suspending transit system fares for 2 months, refunding over $50,000 in parking passes, special event, and park reservation permits and zoo memberships, distributing approximately 170,000 free masks to local businesses, and hosting weekly media briefings with representatives from our local health systems and public health agencies. Among the pandemic's most significant effects on our organization is a significant decline in tourism-related revenue, such as hospitality and accommodations taxes. Additionally, city facilities like the Greenville Convention Center and the Greenville Zoo lost several months of revenues, resulting in the need for larger subsidies. As a result, we had to adjust our FY21 operating budget after it was substantially complete with all new revenue projections. Fortunately, prudent financial planning provided us with the needed cushion to continue operations and move forward with vital community projects without increasing taxes or fees or furloughing employees. While this new normal may be daunting, Greenville is fortunate to have supportive and engaged elected officials and an experienced and dedicated workforce. I'm confident we will face these challenges head-on while continuing to provide the high level of service that our citizens expect. Thank you for your interest in learning about our beautiful city. I look forward to the day when I can come and visit with you again in Tokyo, and I look forward to the opportunity to have you come to Greenville and visit with us.